My name's Nigel Cheesley, and it's been fantastic to work with Moroku as a mentor. I'm here with Mark Cordell, Senior Designer at Moroku, and the challenge that we're looking to address is financial inclusion. Inequality, particularly financial and wealth inequality, has a massive impact on society. It leads to the erosion of social cohesion, political polarisation, and lower economic growth. We can see that all around us today, with low interest rates following the financial crisis that have led to asset prices soaring, increasing the gap even further. It's much more difficult to get on the housing ladder now, with the income multiples required reaching more than 8 times people's salary, and now with the backdrop of higher interest rates squeezing affordability even further. The upshot is that this makes social mobility much more difficult, and so your background and the wealth of your family determines your future much more than it should. One of the main causes is financial literacy. It's that we're not good at talking about money. Culturally, it's been stigmatized, and the bottom line is that for most people, finance just isn't interesting. Yet if people spent half as much time thinking about finance as they do discussing the latest football match or watching social media, it would have a seismic impact. This is important because over the next 30 years, the greatest intergenerational transfer of wealth ever will occur between the baby boomers and the Zennials, that's millennials and Generation Z. And in the UK alone, that's estimated to be worth £5.5 trillion. Now, here's the thing, the winners will be those customers that engage with their finances and the organisations that help them to achieve this. If we can get this right, the opportunity is huge. Not only will we be able to make a huge impact on the global goals, addressing 7 of the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals, but it will generate value on a massive scale. And for governments and communities, this means stronger economies, lower cost burden of the welfare state, and improved health outcomes. And for financial services, it means more customers, new revenue streams, and lower credit risk.
So what's getting in the way? Our emotions are getting in the way. Even when we think we should be thinking with our heads, we're actually thinking with our hearts. There's always a car in our car history that we know that we shouldn't have bought. Design's getting in our way. The banks have designed apps for years that train us to be transactional. We go in, we do a thing, we come out, whereas we should be staying, growing and learning. And the tools, all the tools that we need are out there, all the content we need is out there, we know that, but it's just not, we don't know where to start, we don't know where to begin. This all leads to poor financial literacy. But how do we fix that? We need to connect with people on an emotional level. We need to leverage the power of game dynamics to really engage with people. We need to replace savings goals with solid money habits, and we need to deliver that content at the right time, as all the best games do. And this will allow us to create and build financial literacy. So we're Moroku. We harness the power of game theory to help customers forge those strong money habits. And we do that through understanding human psyche. We have a solid design methodology. Our in-house platform, Odyssey, allows us to create successful experiences. At Moroku, we understand people. We understand that people just want to feel better. In that famous marshmallow experiment, we see that people normally choose the immediacy of getting that one marshmallow rather than waiting to feel that they're getting more later on. We understand that the brain's addiction to dopamine and how scrolling on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram just adds to that problem. Here's our CEO, Colin, from Australia, to talk more about Platform Odyssey.
Hi everyone, I'm Colin Ware, CEO and founder of Moroku. Moroku Odyssey is one of Moroku's 4 pillars to help financial services companies help customers thrive with their money through the power of game and data. Moroku Odyssey sits as a large language model priming machine between an organization's digital experience and the transactional systems to understand where a customer is on their financial journey and where they've come from to provide them with the empathy, support, tools, content and rewards for building strong money habits. At the heart of Odyssey is a multi-dimensional player map that places users in their gamified experience. The model has multiple parameters, the game being the instance, the league, the competition, the mission and level, setting out the challenges that encourage customers to build skills, unlock power-ups, content money tools, capabilities usually buried deep within the bank. Other modules to the platform include player identity mapping to anonymize the data held in the cloud, an integration engine, event and rule processing, content management, and intelligent banking to provide capabilities such as personalized pricing that can be used to deliver extrinsic as well as intrinsic rewards. As you have already realized, engaging consumers on money is not achieved through logic and reason, but rather by connecting with their emotions, firing dopamine pumps when people win, grow, fail, and learn. And by placing a multi-dimensional game engine at the heart of the digital platform, this can be achieved. Thank you.
So through the Odyssey platform, we aim to bring people from money apathy, which is that I have money in, I have money out, and I never the twain shall meet, right the way through to money flow, where I know that I'm able to overpay on my mortgage, and I know that it's, I know that I need to pay my mortgage.
Hi again, everyone. Odyssey connects to a financial service provider's digital channels layer, consuming data from transaction systems and open banking to convert transaction events to nudges, unlocks, content, awards and rewards, and other notifications. The service includes a player-to-customer mapping service, such that all data in Odyssey is anonymised with no personally identifiable data, PID, living in our cloud. The fourth pillar of Moroku's capability is its experience, its success. And as you can see here, Moroku delivered an innovative digital application for one of the world's largest banks, taking customers on a journey of investment skill building through a virtual trading application, where the customer was provided with virtual coins that they used to conduct a boss fight with one of the bank's leading traders. The player picking a risk-weighted avatar before taking on a series of missions and challenges to build up their investor readiness. A classic example of using fun to learn. With one of the world's largest FinTechs who are struggling with overuse of buy now, pay later, Moroku deployed emotion labeling to get customers out of fight, flight or freeze mode and into solution mode, unlocking content before taking on savings challenges connected to their credit card and bank accounts. And at the bank of mum and dad, new-to-bank customers were taking on a journey of understanding how to build credit score, their asset, liability, income and expense profile before applying for a loan with mum and dad. All of these just really good examples of how fun and emotional intelligence can be inserted into the digital experience to create better, happier, more connected, more loyal customers. Boom.
So to summarize then, we want to build financial inclusion through understanding how people work by prototyping game-driven solutions through solid research and industry experience. This will allow people to refocus on making more conscious money choices, affecting their own and the wider environment.
So pretty much every facet of our finances can benefit from this approach. When you bring technology, behavioural economics, data and AI together, the sky really is the limit. In closing, financial inclusion affects everyone, everywhere, in some form or another. We've got an incredible opportunity to address one of the key underlying issues, that of financial literacy, by connecting with people's emotions and driving change through innovation that transforms the digital experience in a meaningful way, making finance interesting and engaging.
1 minute.
At Lloyds Bank, we believe this is significant enough to explore further, and we are in discussions with Moroku to plan an experiment with the group FinTech team to take place in Q3. For the Isle of Man, it's a unique opportunity to be at the forefront of this new technology that will help accelerate the growth of the FinTech ecosystem and the financial sector, setting us apart from our peers. Thanks for listening.